Welcome to today's follow-up Friday, and I hope you've had a great week and you're looking forward to the weekend. But always remember, today on a Friday, always focused on the afternoon. Friday afternoon, let's get some follow-ups, let's do some different things. This week I'm going to be talking about lead magnets, but I'm going to be talking about how to use them as part of your follow-up, not as part of the first process. So many of you have heard about lead magnets, many of you may well use lead magnets, and lead magnets normally are a way of pulling someone in. So from a marketing perspective, you may have a free guide to something that you push out on social media. People then go up to a sign up form, they'll sign up to receive this great ebook or this great guide, and you get their details, you send them that, and then you've actually got their email so that you can start those kind of conversations. So that's the normal way with a lead magnet, and they prove really successful. But you can also use that material in your follow-ups. You can use it in two ways. You can use it in the normal format that you would do with a lead magnet, and that's actually saying, listen, I've got this great free guide, would you like to have that? And you can send them the link within the email. That might be one way you want to do that with a prospect when you've sent them something or you're in that initial stages of talking to them as a lead. The other way is to actually just send it them as an attachment, or even actually send maybe that as a download, so it could be a guide that's a PDF. You could also look at using it in terms of a video, so sending a video in terms of that as well. So what we're really looking at here is you're sending something. So you might have been talking to a prospect, but now you're going to be sending them something, okay? You're going to be sending them something that might actually be normally part of your lead magnet role. So you're giving them another reason to find out information about yourselves, but also another reason for you to then follow up with them as well. And remember, the whole follow-up process is about building that relationship. It's about building the commitment and the engagement. Now, of course, within that process, we're going to say, right, we're giving you a price, are you going to buy? Of course, we're going to be asking that kind of thing. But also, it's just about building that relationship with your prospect. So one that they really know you are the expert, and you can prove that expert by sending them some additional information that will be helpful to them in their business. So whatever you're selling, you need to be thinking about the kind of materials you could be using. So let's take an analogy of someone who's in travel. So someone in travel should have access to all sorts of information, but they actually might want to put out their own guide. Okay, so maybe you want to write your own guide, and it can be 4 or 5 pages about staycations in the UK, where people are looking to go. Show your expertise. So rather than just a brochure, show your expertise, put your personality into it. You could be a life coach. And within life coaching or within business coaching, pick a certain topic, a topic that could be really common, that's something that you're working on with somebody. So it might be goal setting, it might be relationships, whatever it is, you can create a small guide that could be really interesting. And once again, it shows your knowledge. You could be in engineering. So let's look, if you're in engineering, let's imagine you're creating a machine. So a machine that does something, and you're selling to a particular market. So why don't have your guide to what the solution is you're doing? So let's just say, your machine does X, Y, and Z. Think about the benefits it goes, but also when people are buying that machine, what are they buying it for? What are some of the, maybe some consumables around it? So you could put your guide in there as well. So think about giving people information that will make things better for them. So you give them that snippet, so it's something they'll read, something you read that will have your branding on it, has your identity on it, and it shows what kind of expert you are. So really get hold of that, start to look at how that can work. And we might in future weeks actually start to look at lead magnets as well. We might look at the front end. And remember, all of my content is going to be on the business owner. I'm going to be sharing some additional content on sales. So I'm going to be looking at the sales process. And if you're a member of the business owner, you'll be able to access that through the forum as well. So there's a forum in there, there's a sales area. You'll be able to go and find some of the information that I'm going to be sharing to members on there. And also on the business owner, I'm going to take advantage of their shop, and I'm actually going to have some of my content on there where you can actually buy some specific courses that I actually produce. Really hope you've enjoyed today. Remember, it's all about follow-ups. Look at now how you might be able to use a lead magnet in a different way. Go this afternoon, get on with some of those final follow-ups. Is there something you could actually start to write? Could you start to put together your follow-up lead magnet as well? Have a think. So have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your weekend. And remember, next week's the start of a new week where you can get lots more sales.